Hey everybody, it's US Marine 7459 with another loadout video, and this is going to be a Fallujah loadout. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but haven't been able to because I didn't have an interceptor. I actually shot another video that I'm probably going to end up uploading after this one, which was kind of my little gear update where I have the interceptor. That's if I upload it at all. Probably won't because you guys just, boom, here it is. It's a Woodland Interceptor that a dude spray painted tan while he was in Iraq. He thought he stuck out too much. That's the story I got. He thought he stuck out too much, took a can of Krylon paint, painted the shit out of his vest. Might have been a good idea over there. It really sucks for me. I mean, my friend gave it to me, so it's fine, but now I've got to get some paint thinner and take it off of here. I'm going to strip all the tan paint off, so it's got the original Woodland finish that it still has in a few places. Of course, Coyote tan interceptors were used in Fallujah. If I already danced around that, this is a Fallujah kit or loadout. So yeah, Woodland interceptors and tan interceptors were used in Fallujah, but mostly Woodland. A modification like this may have been done, but I really don't like that, so I'm gonna strip the paint off and then probably make an updated kit. But yeah, Interceptor Vest. The sides, the buckles were broken off, and he had some bungee cord tied around that. And that, since the bungee cord's so thick, it just really looked even worse. So I decided, I just got a couple pieces of 550 cord and kind of tied that together so it's not as noticeable. But yeah, that's the vest. It's got a tear in it too, as if it wasn't in shitty enough condition. But yeah, free Interceptor Vest either way. That's pretty cool. That was the only thing that was stopping me from making this and 2 other loadouts. So I already had a lot of the gear that I would need for those loadouts. So yeah, I mean, it's cool that I got it. Saying I'm even more than usual. So the vest, yeah, just, I mean, it's point blank, and trying to think of the date. I think it was June of 2003 was its manufacturing date. So right in there. On it, I've got 2 Alice magazine pouches that were used from the mid-70s when Alice was introduced all the way to about this time in Fallujah. Even a little bit further than that, but yeah. Older style Frag Pouch. Still a Coyote one, still newer. I think it still goes with this loadout, but it's the older style. You can see it's got a snap instead of a buckle. So yeah. USGI dust goggles, the tan ones with black lenses in there. Of course, I could have put the goggles up on the helmet, but I think they looked better on the vest, and I figured I'd make use of these little shoulder things. I've seen a lot of people just put random stuff in here. Marines, obviously, not just other loadouts. I've seen people put their watch caps, their goggles, all kind of crap. Knives. Kind of Hollywood, but I've seen it happen. So yeah, the magazine pouches are still accurate. A lot of people were stuck with Alice gear around this time. So yeah, I still plan on buying some Woodland mag pouches to replace these, because it'd be a little bit more accurate, and I just like it a little bit better. As you can see, these kind of move around a lot. So yeah, but that's accurate for the impression. I'm just not a big fan of it, so still be accurate to get the Woodland ones, but I'd just rather do that. LC1 pistol belt, most people already had the 2 or 3. Most people that were using pistol belts already had the 2 or 3. But, you know, LC1 wasn't really used during Fallujah. Just, I don't have an LC2 or 3. So it's there, kind of an inaccuracy, but it's not too bad. Bianchi M12 holster with the flap removed. Soldiers called this a suicide holster because of how hard it was to get the pistol out. My friend's lending this to me, and I figured I'd throw it on because that was used back then. And it's got a spring M9 in there, just placeholder. M9 bayonet for the M16 rifle. My gun's on the table, I'll show it in a minute. So the bayonet, you know, the Marines had already kind of switched to the OKC-3S, but there were a few M9s left around at this time, so that's still cool. Empty canteen pouch. Reason for that being that canteen's dirty and I'm washing it. Got it soaking right now, actually. So that's why that one's empty. But on the other side, I've got my green Canteen in there. A lot of guys didn't have Camelbacks yet. A lot of Canteens were seen, so that's why I picked Canteens. The only Camelback that I've really seen, there were a few just commercial ones, and I didn't really feel like using mine just because it looks like hell with the gear, I think. The only like military Camelback that was used was the Camelback Storm, I believe is what it's called. It's like takes up the whole vest. It's mostly green and then has black at the top. You see it in a lot of pictures of guys in Iraq back in those days. I didn't also want to put my source platter because that's inaccurate. So, yeah. But there's the back of the vest also. Fatigues, I've just got standard Marine Corps Marpat MCCUs, Desert Marpat. I'm wearing the pants that you've seen in all my other videos that I wear with my frog shirt. These are a little whitewashed, and they're pretty old, so it goes good with the kit. Not going to really show my legs or footwear like I usually do, because I'm wearing the same thing that I did in my other videos. No knee pads though. I don't. Although they did have some commercial knee pads, and I believe the Bajan knee pads were in use by then. I just didn't feel like wearing them. Didn't really like the look. But yeah, I'm just wearing the desert boots that I always wear and pants. I'm going to get some wrap boots at the end of the month. Not that that matters for this kit, just letting you know. Have a pretty big update coming at the end of the month. So it's going to be mostly modern Marine Corps stuff. I know it's a bit off topic, but I figured I'd let you know. Green Cat Eye Band, full NVG setup, like always. Just really like the way it looks with the Rhino mount instead of the just the plate. I mean, that looks alright too, but it's not as good. So, back there. Same Pasket helmet that I always wear. Replica that I put a real chin strap in so it looks better. I might get an LWH chin strap for this too, and I'm also going to get some helmet pads instead of like the little liner that it comes with in the Rothko helmets. Probably going to get some helmet pads so it fits better and looks better, more authentic. The helmet cover's 3-color if you already hadn't noticed. You might be thinking, what the fuck, why don't you just wear a Marpat one? Well, the Marine Corps was still kind of transitioning into Marpat. There was a lot of 3-color seen around the invasion of Iraq and Fallujah. So I figured since I already had this piece of 3-color gear, I mean, it wouldn't be inaccurate to wear full 3-color camis for a Fallujah impression. It's just kind of up to you. I already had this, and I thought it looked really cool with it, so that's why I just ran with it. As you know, I have a replica Marpat one, which I'm also getting a real reversible one with the Woodland and Desert Marpat at the end of the month with my wrap boots. So, yeah, but I didn't want to put that. I just like the way the 3-color one looked on there, so I just kind of went with it. Already showed you my belt and everything. Guess the only thing left is my gun. M16A4 service rifle with a gray Stenag magazine. Got the triangle sight, handle sight, pretty standard. There's nothing on it. Yeah, some people have vert grips and rail covers, but not much else was seen. A lot of really plain rifles. Optics were few and far between back then. So the gun's pretty accurate. Another reason I kind of want to make this video now. I'm doing a DMR build on this. I guess I should show it. And I'm getting like a scope, not like a little compact ACOG scope, like a full scope. And taking off the, get that in camera, taking off the front post sight, and I may put up a flip-up sight. The scope's not like, it's not electric, so I don't really have to worry about it running out of batteries and me not having an optic. It's got the regular reticle in there too, so I may or may not put on flip-up sights. Only thing I'm going to miss about this triangle sight, other than the look, it's really classic. Only thing I'm going to miss is the bayonet lug, because then I can't do this. Which is pretty awesome, turns your M16 into a spear. So yeah, but I'm doing a DMR build, like I said. I'm going to run, I already have the grip pod, tech box, scope, and I'm going to take that off. That'll look pretty sweet. So yeah, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Keep posted for my big update at the end of the month. and more videos. Hopefully I'll have more loadout videos. I've got pretty much my 80s loadout to a presentable point where I could show it, and it has been that way for 2 months, but I just haven't made a video. So yeah, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. I know this video is kind of long, started rambling, but yeah, that's how all my videos are. If you subscribe, you already know what's up. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.